what they do, these chickens, they turn their heads like this. They want to come right side up because they don't like to be hang upside down. They're creation of Allah, they don't like this. Why are you hanging me upside down? So when they put their heads like this, it's going to be hard for the machine to cut it. So what do? That's why all the chickens, they immerse them in a water. Which type of water? Water that has electric current in it. So then all the chickens, they go through the electric current, then they come out, they're frozen, and they're all taut because they have the electric current. Many of the chickens, they die in that electric current. So the chicken that died from electric current, whether it's a Nasrani who's eating it later on, is it halal, is it maita, or is it halal? It's maita. Maita is haram, regardless whoever eats it. Then after that it comes out, when it goes through, when the machine is cutting it, it's just one machine, and they're different sizes of the birds. They put the average one. Some of them cuts it here, some of them cuts it from the body. First of all, that machine, is that a priest or a rabbi? Or a Christian or a Jew? No, it's a machine. And then on top of it, where is it cutting it? We don't know. Some of them, they are cut from here. Some of them, they go through with the head still intact because the head was swinging one way and it was not cut. So they are still left alive. And depending on the health and weight of the bird, some of them will die from electric shock, some might be still left alive. And you know those who are left alive, what happens next? And when they go through, then their feathers are taken off. To take off the feathers, they are immersed again, this time in boiling hot water. And then the feathers are taken off. So then they die in that process. Is that Zabiha or Maita? It's Maita. So those who die from the blade, they are also not dying from the hand of a Christian or a Jew. Those who die from electric shock are Maita. Those who die when they're being defeathered, they are also Maita. So the fact that it can be a Maita, there is a great possibility. All along it's all Maita. And then who is the one making Zabah? Is it a Nasrani or Yahudi? No, it is not. No. So that's why these chickens that are coming out, they are all Maita. They are Maita, and Maita is haram. Doesn't matter who is eating it. The fact that a Christian is eating it does not make it halal. Just like when a Christian eats pork, it's not halal. The same ayat that made khinzir haram, same ayat made Maita haram. That's why I told you, Maita is the key word for tonight. That animal which is not slaughtered according to the Islamic way is a Maita, and that Maita is haram. When you come to the cattle, what happens? They have a pistol that shoots out an iron rod, in which they shoot the head of the animal. Right? You have to see it to understand what's happening. And this huge iron bolt, it comes out and crashes through the skull into the brain of the cow. We have the report in Majma' al-Fiqh al-Islami al-Duwali, in the International Islamic Fiqh Conference in Jeddah. One report that was presented about this topic was written in Arabic and translated in English as well. He gives a report of the investigation he went. He went to himself and he surveyed many plants. He went to one plant. They shot one cow and it fell down. This is completely makruh. But you know what? Honestly, what is halal is still halal. If while the animal is still alive, even though you put him in great pain, if you made zibah of it, it could still be halal. If it's alive. But if it dies, then it's maita. So they shot one. He was watching. They didn't know what he was looking at. Then they shot the second one. It fell down. They shot the third one. Senseless, down. Fourth. Guess what? 40 cows they did. After 40, what do you think they did? Did they go to slaughter the first one, which was dead a long time ago? No. After they shot 40 of them, then they took a coffee break. Just like you all deserve another break now after your dinner is already digested. You'll go for some snack, maybe midnight snack. Literally midnight now. So you will go for a midnight snack. Similarly, they went. They had a coffee break. After the coffee break, then they went. You know, that first one was dead long ago from a shot in the head. So is this a maita or zabiha? This is definitely maita. So is this halal or haram? It's haram. حُرِمَتْ عَلَيْكُمُ الْمَيْتَةِ. Allah says maita is haram. Goats are easier because they're not so much consumed here, so it's easier to get it zabiha. Goats, I remember I told you the story, I shared with you as well, when I went to make zabiha for udhiyah, the time of Eid, and I was holding the goat when I was very young. I remember the story, this incident. It's my own story, my incident for me. I was like maybe 9 years old or something. I was holding the goat, and the farmer in Indiana, we went there, and he said, you guys are struggling with this thing. My father had the knife and was going to make zabiha of the animal the right way. Bismillah, Allahu Akbar, halal. But he said, you guys are struggling with this. If it was me, I would just give a .22 bullet to his brain. I just shoot it. So shooting the animal, and if it dies, this is in the Quran in fact, وَالْمَوْقُوذَةِ. That animal which dies from a blow is haram. So that is why while accepting the fact that طَعَامُ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْكِتَابَ حِلٌّ لَكُمْ is there, the ayat is valid till the day of Qiyamah, it is not abrogated. There are some people who say, oh, the Christians of today are not like the Christians of that day. No, we don't believe that. That's not the reason. Why we say don't eat from outside Schnucks and Dearborg is not because the Christians of today are not like the Christians of that day. Well, the Christians of today, they are mushrik, they believe in Trinity. Yeah, Trinity is in the Quran. وَلَا تَقُولُوا ثَلَاثَةً إِنْتَهُ خَيْرًا لَكُمْ. Don't say three gods. Trinity is refuted in the Quran. That's not the problem. The problem is this. The problem is, you don't want to add extra proofs to make our case stronger which are not valid. That's not the reason that the Christians of today are not like the Christians of that day. If there's a true Christian today, yeah, this part is true, that even if it is slaughtered in the right way, but the man who slaughters it is an atheist, he doesn't even believe in Christianity, that will be haram. He has to truly believe in Christianity, that whatever form of Christianity is there. If he doesn't believe in God, then definitely he's an atheist, and even if he slaughters the right way, it will be haram. The main reason is the way that it's produced out there. It is the way the production is done of the animals and the way it's processed, it is not done in the right manner. That's why it's maita. And now what's happening is my brothers and my sisters, my youth especially, who grow up here and have the desire for the fast food. You are abstaining from halal the whole day. You are fasting. So hot. Today was a good day. The weather is a little bit better. But you are remaining thirsty. For the sake of Allah. Only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's sake. My humble request is now at the time of iftar, don't break it with haram. Don't break your fast with haram and spoil all your reward. Kulu min at-tayyibat, eat halal, and then do righteous deeds. Allah will accept your tarawih. Why is tarawih difficult for us? Because we are not eating halal. Why is amal difficult for us? We are not eating halal. Why are amal not accepted? Why are du'as not accepted? We are not eating halal. You want to pass in your exams, you're making dua. Why is it difficult? Because we are not eating halal. We are not consuming halal. This is the link, direct link Allah mentioned in the Quran between halal consumption and acceptance of du'as. This is a very important topic, very pertinent topic. So this is the confusion is there. Now may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala open our hearts and make it easy for us to understand. No one is here denying the meat of the Ahlul-Kitab is halal for you, provided it is truly sacrificed in the correct manner. It is a Zabiha, then it is halal. If it is maita, then it is haram. What is outside is not Zabiha, it is maita. That is why there are other people say, oh, you have to support Muslim economy, you have to do so many other external reasons to further support this cause, what I'm saying, this masala. But all of those are extra things. That's not the main issue. The main issue is, حُرِمَتْ عَلَيْكُمُ الْمَيْتَةِ. Maita is haram. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us to understand, and that we consume halal and we eat dhabiha halal. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us the barakah and reward for that. We will feel the benefit, we will feel the acceptance of our du'as, we will feel this increase in our spirituality, and at the same time, we will see the reward in the day of Qiyamah. Wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillah.